Hello, I'm Sherry Sturman, the Director of Corolla Education. Thank you for joining the Read Along, Draw Along program that helps children enjoy great stories and the illustrations that bring them to life. So get cozy, grab some drawing supplies, and get ready for an interactive story session. I'm thrilled to introduce today's guest, award-winning author Corolla Schmidt, illustrator Dion Vieta, and storytellers Joey and Tanya Madia. Let's learn a bit about each of you. Carol, in addition to being a children's book author, you're a pediatric oncology pharmacist. That job title has a lot of big words for our young viewers joining us today. How do you explain what you do to children, and how has your career inspired the book we're going to read today, Bold is Beautiful?
Hello from Brazil. I work with kids who are being treated for cancer, a disease when some cells don't work as they should. I handled thousands of chemotherapies for kids with cancer of all ages, even babies, with big goggles and masks and clothes like an astronaut to handle just the right amount of drug in the right dose at the right time, especially for each patient. They inspired me to write books.
Dion, as a graphic designer and book illustrator, you create all types of art. Your style is so refreshing and warm, especially when you're illustrating children's books. Why are you drawn to creating children's worlds in your art?
I was a visual editor. I set the design and sometimes I created the illustration for the content. I was so happy. I was enjoy. I was excited when I did it. I do love about children very much and I do love to illustrate children illustration. So I thought, why don't I develop my skill?
Great story. Joey and Tanya, you two work as a team, reading children's books with a special dramatic flair. What inspired the special role that you have as storytellers?
We have been actors and storytellers for many years. In fact, that's how we met. We met in the theater. We had a performing arts center. And during COVID, we decided it would be fun to read to each other. And a good friend asked Joey.
She said, "You know what would be great? We're all here at home with our children day after day. It'd be wonderful you could read children's stories." And so we started Saturday morning story time live, and we've done 45 of them now. So this is the 46th book we're doing, which is really great. And I'm a creative dramatist, and I believe that children's books introduce students to analyzing art. So what Dion does is so very important. The messages are wonderful, and you can dramatize them.
Rula, this story carries so many positive messages about strength and beauty and hope. Tell us what main ideas that you'd like readers to learn when they read this book.
The main idea of the book is self-acceptance and self-love. It's beautiful to be yourself, to enjoy each new version of yourself. And we also need to accept people like they are, welcome the differences, and let people be happy and feel comfortable just the way they are.
A great main message. And please explain the format of this book to our viewers. The subtitle says, A Letter for a Fabulous Girl, and there's a mailbox on the cover and on the opening page. Why did you decide to frame this story as a letter?
If you have a girl or a woman in your life who will lose their hair or have lost it, you can send a positive and empowering message with this book.
Great segue to reading the story. So Joey and Tanya, could you please read Bald is Beautiful?
Bald is Beautiful, a letter to a fabulous friend. It's written by Corolla Schmidt, and it is illustrated by Dion Ovieta. Here we go.
Hey, girl, you're beautiful.
And loved. Life is bitter, but it's also sweet. No matter your age or where you are, you can achieve your dreams. You just need to accept yourself and be proud of who you are. Life brings us challenges all of the time. I heard you'll go, or maybe you are already bald. You know what? Wonderful illustrations.
Bald is powerful. Bald is feminine. Bald is delicate. Bald is beautiful. Bald is lovely. Bald is strong.
If you're not bald yet, you can do it at a scarf and hat shower. If you are, you can throw your party anyway. Join all those powerful girls in your life and throw a scarf and hat shower. You'll be surprised. You'll have a great time and get beautiful gifts.
Maybe you can start a collection. You can buy a white scarf and let your friends sign it at your scarf and hat shower. Having fun doing your makeup with friends. Take photos.
Be wonderful. Ah, wonderful photo. Make sure to show that at the wonderful party. Look in the mirror and admire yourself. Make peace with your past and present. Welcome the future with joy. Find books about powerful girls to inspire you.
Have a day of rest with good books, movies, and food. Go out with friends. Inspire other girls.
Maybe someday you'll lose yourself between hats and scarves, or you'll feel wonderful and decide to go out and just be bald and fabulous. Maybe someday you won't feel wonderful, but go bald anyway. You're still beautiful after all. So wonderful walk.
Don't mind the bad days. They pass so quickly. Sooner or later, you'll look at yourself in the mirror and remember this bittersweet journey. You'll be proud of yourself.
Well, here we go. Wonderful. Things change quickly, and you'll be surprised when you realize it. Someday you'll see this book on a shelf. Maybe you'll read it again and remember you were always beautiful as you are now. Be strong. Be powerful.
Be what you want to be. Do whatever you want to do.
And here's some wonderful ideas. But never forget how beautiful and loved you are.
Beautiful. Thank you for reading it. And when you did it in unison for some of those most important lines, be strong, be powerful, it was great hearing your voices blend and strengthening those messages. And it just sparks more questions that we have for our author. So it seems as if you wrote this book for several audiences. Girls and women who are bald or going to lose their hair as a result of their cancer treatments, and also for others to learn more about this experience that their friends and their family members might be going through. How do you suggest that parents and teachers use this book with kids to help them deal with that illness journey, the bittersweet journey that you talk about in the book, or to build awareness and empathy for others?
The book was written for you or your sister or maybe a friend, a student, for everybody who lost or will lose their hair. That's why the girl in the book doesn't have a name. She represents every girl fighting cancer. Many people don't know what to say when a friend or family member has cancer. And this book is a positive message that anyone can use as a gift to show support. It also can be used as a message about self-acceptance and to welcome the different versions of yourself when life changes.
I love that. Your intentional use of uplifting and realistic words set a tone. I love that you wrote, make peace with your past and your present and welcome the future with joy. Tell us some of your favorite lines in the book and why these are important to you and your readers.
I like that one. I also like have a day of rest with books, movies, and food. Go out with your friends, inspire other growth. I think it's self-acceptance, those cozy days when we enjoy ourselves at home or when we go out and show ourselves and feel like we can conquer the world.
Great line. Accept ourselves and feel like we can conquer the world. Beautiful messages. Let's talk about the illustrations. Dion, I love the soft, gentle color palette that you've chosen for this book's illustrations. Your illustrations feel like a sunny day and a great big warm hug. Even when the scene shows our young child stuck in bed, you make that a joyous place, a cozy place. How do you create art that feels so loving and welcoming?
I had a discussion with Carola, and I got the main idea of this book is about giving strength and encouraging the reader. And for the first step, I did a research about the expression, the happy expression, and about the celebration to describe about hat and scarf shower.
Could you please draw the character, and as we learn, character with no name, so she represents everyone, from Bald is Beautiful, and show our viewers how you add those expressive emotions?
Let's start drawing. I want to show about how to make little girls. So the first step, you can draw circle and then color it. I use the peach color from the Crayola products, watercolor pencil. I love this product. It is easy to use. And then add the ears. So you can add for the shadow, I use salmon color. And then add the eyebrow. Then add some of her hair. Use the sky blue color to add the eye. For the mouth, to make the smiling face, you can draw a line, curved line like this. I want to show you tips to make the expression. Like it's about combination among eye, nose, and mouth, and eyebrow. You can put the eyebrow and draw a line like this to drawing a happy face. For the excited, you can draw the open mouth.
And very wide-eyed, yeah, open mouth, the eyes closed and intent, right?
Yeah. And for the surprise surprising face, you can put at the eyebrow higher than before. And you can add.
Oh, that's great. The location of the features really says so much. That's great.
Let's continue. This is my favorite part to give Reddy's cheek.
That's great the way that you combine the
Classy.
crayon with the pencil.
Yeah. I use this crayon from Crayola instruction paper crayons. And then we wanna draw what is square.
That little bit of crayon on the cheeks really added some joy and hope. You just see she's
Yeah.
radiating.
So we wanna draw her hand. The left hand saying hi to the reader.
I love the way you layer a couple of colors on to add that depth.
Yeah. And you can use this orange color to draw finger. And then you wanna draw her leg. You can draw your favorite shoes. I wanna draw flat shoes. This drawing.
Nice splash of color.
I wanna draw a plant with a curly hair. So first step, you can draw circle and add the hair. She's smiling at her friend, and then draw her friend's skirt.
You can just feel the warmth between them.
And then you can draw her friend's legs.
Oh, a new pair of shoes. Woohoo.
Her friend like wearing the boots. You can add a grass to the background. I will use this color from the construction paper crayons.
It's great to see they're outside. I was wondering where the friends were.
You can combine with this color.
That's a great tip too, right? Combining two similar colors helps our young artists get some dimension, makes it look like a deeper scene.
And the last one, you can add. Hello.
Oh, that's the mailbox. Is that the mailbox?
Yeah, there's mailbox here.
So important in the story, the letter to the fabulous girl.
I want to make it softer, so I add the water and brush it.
This is when it goes from being a pencil to feeling like a paint.
Yes.
Lovely. Just a little bit of water does that magic. I feel like we're right there in the scene with them. So now that you've seen some of Dion's wonderful illustrations, it's time for you to draw. Grab your colored pencils, crayons, and some paper, and think about the ways that your character is going to celebrate strength and beauty. When you draw someone who is facing a long illness journey, decide if you're going to design a hat or a scarf for this person, if you want to draw the character alone or in a scene outdoors with a great friend. What is the setting for your bald beauty? Might it be that she's running in the wind and letting nature take that hat or scarf away in the wind, or settling in cozy at home, resting and refreshing? You decide what you want to draw, and then when you're finished with the sketch, share it in the comment section of the video. It'd be great for you to ask them to explain what they created and listen to what they're thinking and feeling. Art is a great way to spark important conversations. So while Dion and kids of all ages are busy drawing, I just want to mention to parents and teachers that you can sign up to receive free monthly e-newsletters, resources that make learning fun and colorful from Crayola Education, delivered right to your email box. Dion, we have one more activity that we'd like you to share with our viewers.
I want to share how to draw a hat, a summer hat. For the first step, you can draw curved line like this to draw the top of the hat. And then at the ribbon,
Oh, I see it. There's a border around, a base around the hat. Lovely. And a bow.
yeah,
I know when Joey was reading the story, he talked about a hat party and a scarf party and having your friends write their names on a large white scarf. What a beautiful idea.
for the bottom hat, you can draw curve like this.
Oh, to shade the sun.
All right. You can add
Beautiful.
some water
Oh,
to give more.
adding the water makes it so magical. A great art tool for kids. It just blends all of that together, the subtle shades.
Yeah. I like this part.
Wow, that hat is ready to wear. What a nice transition to hearing from Joey and Tanya about other ways you can extend the story or dramatize it.
For creative drama, you want to honor the words of the writer, the pictures, the story, and then go from there. So you want to read the story as the first thing, then have the children speak it back to you in their own words, which is wonderful. And then they take ownership, and everyone's telling the story together.
You can have a box with all different kinds of hats and scarves. Joey has one of his many hats on today. I have one of my mini scarves on today. The children love playing dress up, as we all know. So having a box just filled with those items. You could also have a party where you're all writing letters to children in the hospital. Or you can, just like Corolla talks about in the book, have a cozy day with books and food and have a movie party.
A good way to acknowledge uniqueness and celebrate it is for us to help model it. So get a bag or a box full of bald caps and put them on and share the journey with your friend as they go bald. And then I love the powerful girls in history. So I made a little list of some current and past girls from all around the world. Rosa Parks and Amelia Earhart, Sacagawea and Grace O'Malley, Kamala Harris, our vice president. Not only books about powerful women, but books by powerful women, such as Carola Schmidt, who uses her medical knowledge to bring this hope. Diane, who could draw anything that she wants and chooses to do children's books. So it's about celebration, bringing it to life, extending the story. Last thing, the outdoor scenes. Get outside, be in nature, and celebrate it and tell your own story and your own journey.
Wow, that was filled with such great ideas. And what a fun idea about everyone wearing a ball cap and going through the journey together. So thank you, Tanya Joy. Great, great ideas. Carla, could you give us some last bit of advice? What would you like to share with our listeners today?
Be kind to everybody. Leave those around you feeling happy and inspired. Live in a present way all the time. Be gentle to yourself as well, not only to other people.
Wonderful. Be gentle to yourself. Words to live by. And Joey and Tanya, what last comments would you like to share?
Just encourage everyone to have fun with this book, have fun with your own creativity. It is wonderful to draw because you can create anything that you like, just as Dion showed us, in your own way, in your own style. So just have fun. Go out and I totally agree with Carola. Be gentle to yourself. Be kind to others.
Right. And the only thing I would add to that is to go back to the text, which is so important. You put it on the shelf, but then you take it back off. So read the book at the start of your journey, do your drawings, do some creative drama. And then in the middle of the journey, revisit it and see how those pictures change, see how the drama changes. And then at the end, have a big celebratory party and make more pictures because you're at the end of the journey and we've all learned so much together.
I love that advice. Revisit the text, pull the book off the shelf throughout the entire journey, and share it with others. And Dion, what are some closing tips that you'd like to share with our young viewers?
There is no true or false in illustration, and there is no bad illustration. So just follow your dream and don't be afraid to make drawing. Keep drawing.
I love that. And keep drawing. Beautiful. Well, we want to thank everyone who's joined us today. Carola, Joey, Tanya, Dion, you have all been such an inspiration. And of course, we want to thank Henry Roy PR for bringing this wonderful book to our Read Along, Draw Along series. And a special thanks to all the families, teachers, students who've joined us.
Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.
It was a pleasure reading the book to you. Enjoy, everyone.
Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.